Over the past few days, the conflict between Lebanon's Hezbollah and Israel has continued to escalate, with the Israeli military announcing it has begun moving ground troops into southern Lebanon after days of strikes on the capital Beirut. Hezbollah, which is thought to have tens of thousands of well-trained fighters, has said it's ready for a direct confrontation. Gun battles have ensued since the offensive began, with Israeli forces clashing with Hezbollah militants in at least 2 towns near the border. During these firefights, at least 8 Israeli soldiers, including an army squad commander, have been killed in 2 separate events. Hezbollah are also thought to have taken losses, with the IDF claiming their ground forces have killed militants in close-range combat. So what's the aim of Israel's ground invasion? The IDF claims the operation will comprise limited, localized and targeted raids against Hezbollah, and have sent warnings to Lebanese civilians living near the southern border. Around 50 villages have been told to evacuate and head north. The Israelis will be particularly focused on targeting Hezbollah tunnels and infrastructure, which they claim pose an immediate threat to Israeli communities in northern Israel. These videos posted by the IDF supposedly show some of Hezbollah's tunnel network, which contain heavy weaponry and explosives. Like Hamas, Hezbollah is thought to operate an intricate and complex network of tunnels, as well as bunkers and military infrastructure. But the Iran-backed group has suffered serious setbacks from the exploding pager attacks, losses in its commanding ranks, including the group's leader Hassan Nasrallah, and months of covert IDF operations targeting its bunkers and tunnels. Israeli military action in Lebanon has already resulted in dire civilian casualties. According to Lebanese officials, more than 1,000 people have been killed by Israel in the past 2 weeks, including hundreds of women and children. Around 1 million people have been displaced across Lebanon since Israel began its shelling. More fighting in Lebanon can be expected, with Israel sending thousands of additional troops and artillery to the border to support the infantry and tank units operating there already. Hezbollah, meanwhile, has been preparing for an attack of this kind for 2 decades, since the last major conflict in 2006, and will be confident of inflicting heavy losses on the invaders.